Nothing here.
All good.
There's something squishy underneath a cardboard box. It's like, oh, it's fine.
Jenkins! Oh, even the Master Chief shakes his head like, poor Jenkins.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you, grunts, what we're fighting to protect.
Oh, this is kind of fun.
Hey, does the governor want to wipe out this particular part of my history? That's fine by me. Yeah, better it than us.
Some real Aliens vibes here, actually.
Yeah, they
I'm sure they'll be
very clearly see where the influences are coming from.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go! Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Wait, didn't he just say to wait? What? Okay.
Yeah, his instructions were not very clear.
Those were very contradictory.
It's weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
Oh, cool. That's the door we were just at, because the opening thingy was there. That's a nice little detail.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Stop them. What? They're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira! Hold still! Hold still!
Let him have it.
Jenkins is not contributing very much.
No, Jenkins is just kind of like looking around and being like, oh,
This is weird.
yeah.
Let's think about it.
I wonder what I was supposed to be doing.
That fellow looks funny.
It's good that he manages to move his head, you know, in precisely the cinematic manner that, you know, helps out us understand what the story is.
Yeah. All the like dramatic beats were perfectly captured on camera.
Yeah. When, as you know, if somebody would be actually scared and with his helmet cam, they would probably be shaking it like crazy and looking around like, oh my god, where's everything coming from?
I mean, it'd be swinging from side to side because I'd be running for like hell to get out of there. So.
Right.
Oh boy, you
But
want
yeah,
to fight a completely new enemy type?
Sure.
Well, here we go, because that's what's on the menu after what we just saw.
Yeah, I think I was supposed. There was a shotgun somewhere here that I was supposed to pick up.
There's where all the guys died.
Oh,
Assault rifle works pretty well at too, although shotgun would be the nice one, of course.
yeah, I've got this vague. Oh, here they are.
Yikes!
Ah, daddy long legs.
So these little baby jellyfish right here, they only need a single shot to die, which is why the assault rifle's actually pretty good here, because that's a lot of bullets coming their way.
Oh shit.
Whoa! Now, because the Master Chief has shielding, they don't just insta-destroy us like we saw happen to those people. But they do, if they swarm you enough, they will eat through your shields, and it will hurt! Oh, God! So I really have mixed feelings against these mysterious enemies here, but I do appreciate that after all the similar enemies we've been fighting so far, it's a change of pace, so... That's
And I do remember
fine.
that when this it happened the first time, that it was a big plot twist, that you were suddenly like, what the heck is happening?
No, absolutely, you're absolutely right, because since the game has been so, like... I hate to say similar, like it's had its own, like, very clear track of what happens in it. Now, like, the game has completely changed. Like,
Yeah.
concepts have changed. Like, there's monsters that are not the Covenant, and they basically behave completely differently, too, and... yeah. It's cool.
Oh
maybe-
goodness.
Oh, still tangoing against them.
Yeah, there's still some here.
Yeah, shotgun would be great against these big boys, because they don't die from a single shot, but...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, are we just escaping now? Is that the idea, actually?
Yeah,
Right,
I think this is. Yeah, we're doing the whole tactical retreat, also known as getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, like, we don't really have a mission to do here anyway anymore, so yeah, it seems like the prudent thing to do is... because these things are now all over the place. Wow. They sure spread fast, don't they?
Yep.
Do we just jump? Oh, there's a door over there. Well, I guess we can just jump down if we wanted to. Oh, no, there's some poor grunt somewhere?
Yep, and they're fighting together against the Covenant.
Okay. That's nice that they're, like, kind of, the game is demonstrating to you early that this is not the same team. I mean, if you didn't work it out from the story, like,
Yeah.
like these are not on the same team, the Covenant and these new weirdos, so good to establish that early as well.
Right, especially considering how much it plays into the future parts then.
Indeed. Yeah, I'd say, like, this is now when the lore actually starts out, because it's been so straightforward, the plot so far, but
Yeah.
now
Big bad
there's...
alien monsters, shoot them, and now it's like multiple bad alien monsters.
Yeah, and
Make
these
friends.
ones are somehow mysteriouser, like there's something weird going on since they were sealed here, as Cortana pointed out. There's so much more going on now than just an interstellar war.
Yeah, also these guys have tentacles, which automatically makes them worse.
Yeah, they're pretty... Yeah, that's usually a sign of a bad dude.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. I almost half wish that you could have already had some, like, teaming up stuff going on in this game, since if these guys are such clearly a worse enemy than the Covenant, like a mutual enemy, but I don't think the tech was quite there yet, and it's
It probably
fine.
would have gotten a little bit confusing, but
Yeah, true. That's probably also why I was complaining in Halo 3 that you never see the elites show up in-game to help you out against the other Covenant. But I thought about it, and it'd be easy to get mixed up and try to shoot the elites.
yeah.
Because they're your former enemies, and, they're fairly visually similar to the other Covenants who are still bad guys. So that's probably why they never show up in the missions proper.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Although I say that, but I feel kind of gross because it sounds like I'm being kind of racist against the elites. they look too similar to the others.
Yes, you are being racist against the fictional alien race that are trying to invade Earth.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm talking about Halo 3. The elites do the big good guy twist at that point.
Oh, yeah, well.
But still, you know. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you monster.
Ugh. I'm not fit for service here, clearly. Ugh. But these guys,
Okay.
just shoot them. It's all good. We've established that by now.
Yes. Oh, well, the elevator came down in flames, which means I don't think we're taking that up.
Oh no! Don't try that one. See if you can get to my position. I think this is the way we came. There's that level design again, completely messing us up on how we got here. We just walked through here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, like I am utterly lost of where I'm supposed to be. So I'm just gonna follow your blip.
Yeah,
on the map.
try to find my green triangle on the map, and I'll walk back a little bit too. Okay, you got it. I think this is the way we're supposed to go. There were enemies this way, so...
Yeah, I think so.
There we go.
But yeah, I think the question is that, like, are we just spoiled as gamers, or is it just something that really is good that it has evolved to that point, that there are those, like, little, you can check out the map anytime, and you have the little pointer that shows that you're supposed to go this other way. 'Cause
Yeah, good
I've
point.
heard the argument in both directions, that if games are too easy now, and that's why they feel so short, and that's why it's such a, the experiences are not as long, and which is why you feel like you're paying more for less. But I do feel like that, like, getting lost anymore is not enjoyable to me.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
Like
Oh,
when
God.
I was younger, I kind of enjoyed the whole aimless wandering, because then I would be like, "Oh, this game is amazing," it has
Yeah,
lasted me for X amount of hours as a game experience. But it turns out that the actual gameplay portion was maybe 2 hours, and the rest I just spent trying to figure out how to play the game.
Yeah, it's hard cause I don't want to rip on the people who don't like games being easier, quote unquote, now, because clearly they've enjoyed the challenge in the past. The thing is, I as a kid beat very few games. I was convinced with some games that you weren't meant to beat them, that you just played them as far as you could, as good as you could. Because I just wasn't good at games, and nowadays I beat most of the games I start to play. So, like, at least for me, it helped out all the, quality of life things to make things clearer and more enjoyable. So, just personally, it's been better for me gaming in that sense nowadays. Yeah. I don't know. But I feel like I've also, as an older, I'm also gotten more like I do want to challenge myself more a little bit at times. Lord knows I keep, being like, ooh, this feels a little cheap if I use this, exploit in the game or stuff like that. I don't know. It's tricky. I can't really comment on it.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying, and, personally for me, it's because I find myself to be really busy a lot of the time. Like, even though I review games, as a freelancer, it's just one of those things that when I do get into a game, I will go try it out on the difficulty that it's been intended to play, usually normal difficulty, and then once I've gotten the hang of the game, once I've played it for about 10 or so hours, I will probably switch it to easy difficulty to see further where it goes, because if it's well made and a well designed game, it doesn't matter what difficulty level you experience it in, as long as the core experience is fun and good.
Right, I get that. Of course, as a reviewer, you're in a bit of a special spot anyway, since you want to get through the game and kind of see all there is to it. So that also it's a bit of a different experience for you than someone playing
some games,
casually.
Some games it's just clearly it's just impossible to do. Like the myth that game reviewers will complete a game 100% or to completion is well, just that. It's a myth. It's rarely a chance that happens, especially if you're on a deadline, because some companies will send the review links like 2 days before the game is out, and then you have to have a review done by then.
Right.
And you're like, well, you're not going to complete a 100-hour plus game in two days, so you play as much. You play as much as you can.
Yeah.
In my case, I will play through at least the main story, and then if I can, I'll do some of the side quests.
Yeah, that's probably the sensible thing to do. And that also, I should admit, for our podcast, I haven't beaten all of the games in the time that we recorded our podcast reviews. I don't think that's, if you have a problem with that, then okay, that's sorry, but again, time constraints mean I can't play, the whole damn game. By the time we do our reviews, it would take me so long. We'd only get like a couple of episodes a year because, again, my own time.
Yeah, and really, I mean, games are unique as a format in the sense that you can get a solid idea, and you can get the full a full-ish experience of the product, even without playing the full thing.
Yeah.
If the game really, really, really hinges on something that, you have to play 50 hours of it to see this one thing that changes everything, I don't think that's a really good game. That's the same way with a film that only builds up to a single punchline. That's rarely a film that I would want to watch again, because it's if it doesn't work in any other way except for that single thing, then it's just it's kind of meandering and pointless.
Yeah, I feel that definitely. Of course, we are just now playing a level which demonstrates that this game is radically different once you get like to the halfway point of it. So like this is one example of like where the experience changes halfway. So if you did a review on just the first 5 levels of Halo, boy, are you in for a surprise with all of this action. But
Great. But this is again a pretty long game. Like we are kind of taking our sweet time with it because we're chatting and we're kind of dying and playing on a harder difficulty. But like if this was like for a review, I do believe that this would have been done by now, because I think my fastest time of beating the full game has been under 5 hours.
Oh, that's a pretty good time. Yeah.
So it's not a long game, but it's a fun game.
And yeah. But yeah. So fair enough. Like you can probably this one people beat completely when they did their reviews for it. It wasn't a giant 60-hour JRPG.
And I mean that's also why I really do think that the gaming community really should try and ease off on demanding the first looks and the first reviews within seconds of the embargo ending, because it's not conducive to a healthy and good review atmosphere. Really, if there wasn't a kind of pressure on getting everything out ASAP, I think a lot more critics would be spending a lot more time with the games, and there would be much more nuanced and better pieces on them.
Right. Yeah. It's a tricky field, video game reviews. That's all I can say. I've only dabbled in it myself as we've done our podcast series, so I don't have that much insight into it, but
yeah, you just gotta write "it stinks" and give it 3 stars or 7 out of 10, and I have no idea where we're supposed to be going.
I think we've like doubled back at least once already, and there's enemy blips everywhere, which is atmospheric to show that these monsters are everywhere. But like, god damn! Oh boy. Well, we got a checkpoint, so maybe we're progressing. By the way, folks at home haven't noticed, like, there's the little jellyfish guys, and then there are these bigger humanoid fellows. They have a split as well, these two. There's, like, a bit chunkier dudes, and then slightly slimmer guys. If you've noticed very carefully watching the slimmer dudes, they are wearing marine chest plates and boots. So, if you haven't worked it out by now, what happens if the jellyfish get you is that they turn you into one of these humanoid types. So that's where the thing influence comes. So these guys are actually former elites, these bigger fellows here, and it's scary.
There's nobody here.
What the? Where? Where's that noise coming from? Ah!
Ow.
Oof, another scary, body snatcher taken out.
Yes.
Okay, so this is just a dead end, actually, it looks like. All three of the things there were dead ends, so... Which way did we come from, and which way did we...
Dead end for me. Let me go get my shotgun back, you monster.
Whoopsie! You can never be too paranoid when these monsters are out to get you. Okay, we've been here at least a couple of times, but I feel like... God, damn this place to heck. We're gonna see grunt variants as well. We haven't seen them yet. They're very annoying, the grunt versions of these. And now the game is trolling me, because there's just random holes in the catwalks that I just fell back to the bottom here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this shit? Oh, I see, it's a glass panel and we've shot it. Well, duh. Obviously this highly advanced alien super weapon has basic-ass glass panels you can shoot out with a gun. Okay, this room.
There we go.
Is there anything in there, or is it a cubby for these monsters? There's something here.
This is actually where we were supposed to go.
Okay, good. If this lift had gone down and we'd realized that we're back at the same lift, I think I would have screamed.
Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all
Oh, humans, maybe, or are you?
Yeah, better shoot them. Alright, now I guess we're just making our way back through the jungle.
Oh, good. Fighting these thing a jungle fight. That's gonna be great.
way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
I think this is... Spoilers here. I think this might be the last time you really see friendly Marines in the game, actually.
Really?
I think so.
Huh.
Then the next level is not going to have any spoilers, and after that, things have gotten really dire on Halo. So there's a point where there just aren't any more humans anymore, so I think we should savor this chance to hang out with this last batch of heroic Marines, or we just watch them get blorked by these.
Marines? More like Marines.
What the? Oh, they're shooting. Oh my god, so this one Marine had one of the jellyfish on him, and his friends just opened up on him and were like, oh, sorry. That was,
that's actually really horrific, and I kind of wish that the game would lean a little bit more into that horror, because that must be like a terrifying sensation that you're like, just there fighting with your friend, and suddenly, within seconds, he's being turned into this massive slug monster who's gonna kill you.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not sure if the game actually has transforming into blob dudes programmed into it, but that's kind of what that situation was, and kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, ouchies, more of them. But unfortunately, it just became comedy because they had stock. Oops, sorry. Sound effects. What's this all now? Now there's flying robots. What a weird cavalry this is. They don't look like there are guys.
Oh, good.
There we go.
343 Guilty Spark.
I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance.
Oh.
Come, this way.
Well then, how fortuitous. Let's help out this obviously friendly robot fellow.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
Wow, that was super blunt. Just like, hello, here's the situation. Let's go to the next level, shall we?
Yes.